Okay, this is demo 4. We're going to create a new part. And in this part I'm going to show you how to create a cutout but in the middle of a face. So I'm going to show you two different methods. The first method, I'm going to create a 2-inch high by 3-inch wide rectangle and then show you the home view and then extrude it out 1 inch. Okay, so the first method, I'm actually going to remove a block like in the middle of the top row here. So I'm going to right click and do new sketch. I could also do the sketch on the top face. And then I'm going to just make sure I snap to this top edge. And I'm going to do a 1 by 1 inch square. And here's the trick though. I have to be sure that this square is exactly 1 inch from the edge, or this puzzle piece would not go together with other pieces. So to do that, I grab this dimension tool, and I'm going to dimension from one side to the outside edge. I could also do this from the other side, this side to this side. Either one is correct. And then when I click, I'm going to need it to be exactly 1 inch. So I do 1, enter, or 1 in the checkbox, and then I'm going to finish the sketch. And the same thing we did last demo 3, I'm going to use the cut extrude tool. And so that's one method. And actually, I'm glad this messed up so I can show you how to fix this. What happened is when I made my square, it was not exactly on the top edge, even though I thought it was. And this is a pretty easy fix. I'm going to go back into the sketch where I created that square. So right click, edit sketch. And then if I zoom way in, you'll see that I'm not exactly on the top edge. And so to make it join to the top edge, I just click on this coincident constraint and then click on the edge of that corner. Oops, I missed it. The top edge to the corner. And then it's going to jump up. So it moved the square and joined it. That's what this coincident does is join it. So now when I finish the sketch, it's going to update and cut that out. Okay, so that's method 1, and that's using the dimension tool. I'm going to delete this extrusion and show you one more method. So method 2, I'm going to do right click, new sketch, is to use a construction line. And to do that, I click on this construction tool, turning it on, it'll turn blue, and then click on the line tool. And then I need a green dot up here in the corner, and then I'm going to hold it vertical and type in 1, enter. And so if I hit escape to go off the line tool, you can see I have a blue dotted line. And that blue dotted line is going to allow me to snap my rectangle to the end of that line. However, if I forget to take the construction tool off, which I'm doing on purpose now, 1, tab 1, enter, you'll see I have a dotted square, and this will not extrude. So I'm going to actually Control Z, undo that, and I'm going to remember to turn off the construction tool. It'll not be blue when it's off. And now when I grab the rectangle and get a green dot snapping to that construction line end that I just made and do 1, tab 1, enter, I have my square and I can extrude the square. So that's just another method of creating a cutout that's not on a corner. This is in the middle of an edge. And again, those are to use a dimension tool or use a construction line tool. I'm going to click home. You should always add appearances. I'm going to do it to the whole part. Grab that appearance wheel, and you can search for your color of choice, assign to selection. I right clicked assign to selection, and we're done with demo 4.